Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our brief discussion on the weekly horoscope results for the week of June 23rd till June 29th. So now guys, during this week, moon will start its journey from being in a exalted state in the Taurus sign. Once it will enter in the Gemini sign, it will get conjunct with the planet Jupiter. This new moon is going to be very special as well because the Jupiter, Sun, Moon degrees are going to be very tightly conjunct. And we say this thing that the new moon is always a very auspicious time for going deep within. For any of the religious, spiritual austerity, that is considered as a good omen. And then guys comes the alarming conjunction when the transiting moon will get conjunct with Mars and Ketu by the end of the week. During this week, apart from the moon, it's the planet Venus only which will transit in the Taurus sign, but that will happen by the end of the week. And yes guys, this week will also witness the very auspicious Jagannath Rath Yatra. The Gupt Navratri will also begin from the June 26th as well. So all those people who are very much into the bhakti of the 10 Mahavidya or who actually want to gain that spiritual powers, so Gupt Navratris are considered as very auspicious. Also guys, because the next month for all the Shiva devotees, it is also going to be the holy Shravan month, which will also begin, also the beginning of the Chaturmas. So a lot of the festivities with spiritual potential is just around the corner only. And yes guys, before we will start our discussion, like the way I always say, till the time I don't know your personal chart, I don't know your personal planetary alignments and you're running Dasha, I cannot call this as a prediction. So look at it in a way that analysis, that in which direction wind is sailing, what you can expect in your external environment. So okay guys, now we will start our discussion, starting first with the Aries rising natives. So guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your second house being in an exalted state and will end the week in your fifth house. So guys, first of all, anger is one issue regarding which the Aries Lagna native have to be careful, because I'm very much sure that in the matters of your fifth house, which also tells about your thought process, so a lot of the forcefulness, willfulness is getting generated from over there because it is your ascendant lord as well. And yes, whenever the ascendant lord Mars get conjunct with Ketu, it also creates that spiritual churning as well. So especially for those people, if you have that potential of doing a homa, a fire ritual, a havan in your place, that would be very much recommended in this kind of alignment. Along with that guys, for any of the property related dealing, the week is creating a very auspicious yoga. For anything to do with short travels, any file work, documentation and all, especially for all the freelance, self-employed and the entrepreneurs and all, I am not seeing any vulnerability. The flow of money will also be intact. Those people who are on a lookout for a matrimonial proposal or any of the matters of the courtship, love, romance, the week is creating a favorable energy. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, you will be slightly on the radar or vulnerable of taking some very impulsive kind of decision, or this could also make you slightly vulnerable in the matters of the stock market, trading, or a stark argument with your spouse, with the children and all. So just the end of the week is creating slight vulnerability, but overall in terms of the any important file work, documentation, submitting your resume, for the flow of money, property related dealings, the week is creating a very good yoga, very good energy. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, for the Taurus Lagna natives, if I were to say, moon will start its journey being exalted in your first house, which is a very good news because moon in your case is your third lord as well. So for any of the income opportunities, for the freelance, self-employed people, I'm actually seeing some very good yoga getting formed for you. Also the flow of money is going to be very intact during this week. Moon getting conjunct with Jupiter and this new moon, which is in a way considered as very auspicious. So guys, if I were to say, any of the chanting, any of the religious spiritual austerity needs to be considered. Now again guys, when we talk about Jupiter, so whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, whatsoever faith you have, it is equally auspicious for all those people. Second house is the house of our speech. In your second house, this combination of the new moon and like Gaj Kesari Yoga which will get formed over here, it's a good news for spending quality time with your family, or hearing some auspicious Manglik news in the family related matters and all, and especially those people who are in a family business and all, it's a good energy. Along with that guys, moon's conjunction with the Mercury, and see, it's just like that. By the end of the week, there will be that sensitivity where you might have to go away from your residing area. This could be a willing choice, like which you will take as per your wish, or this could be a case in certain cases where it will be forced onto you that you don't want that, but your bosses are sending you for that project. So any of the change in the residing area, so that energy is getting generated by the end of the week. But overall guys, if I were to say, in the matters of the love and romance as well, especially people who are in the joint family, over there might be some bickering, like some sort of fight within the family, amongst the family members. I'm seeing you slightly vulnerable over there. But overall guys, for the freelance people, self-employed people, flow of the money, doing any file work, any documentation, I'm seeing a very good week. When it comes down to the property related dealing or engagement, or when we talk about the family domestic harmony or the peace in the domestic matters, that area is slightly sensitive, slightly agitated. So over there, caution, care needs to be followed. And yes, there's a slight energy of some last minute travels as well. So in terms of the travels, the week is creating a good yoga. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see, the week will start on a very like the way we say that you might be very much interested in like spending your money or investing your money. So in this note, the week will start. All those people who are already like planning a travel over the weekend, I'm talking about just the beginning of the week, so it will be filled with some good enjoyable kind of experiences. Now guys, by the middle of the week, if I were to say, expect some good news, some sort of opportunity as well. Moon getting conjunct with Jupiter right over there in your first house. Let's say for example, this could be an invitation for any religious gathering as well, or those people who stand a chance for any accolades, any recognition. By the middle of the week, energy seems to be very favorable for that as well. Now guys, Moon's conjunction and transit from the second house, like the Thursday and Friday, will also witness some spike in the income as well. So Thursday and Friday, in terms of the spike in the income, is creating a very good energy. By the end of the week, there is a high possibility of some very strong argument with someone close. This could be a close friend, this could be a colleague, this could be with the younger sibling. And also by the end of the week, any travels need to be taken with lot of caution and care. Any file work, any documentation needed to be done with lot of caution and care. So yes guys, if I were to say, a very good week for the travels. Flow of money will be intact. People who deserve any recognition and all, they will stand a chance for that. Any file work, like let's say for example, if you have been applying for any job application and all, I'm not seeing you vulnerable. It's just like that. By the end of the week, the energy of argument with someone close is looming over during this week. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, for the Cancer Lagna natives, there is a high possibility of some sort of travels in this week. Along with that, the flow of money will be very much intact. Along with that, if I were to say, the conjunction of Moon and Mercury in the first house. So now guys, in your case, Mercury is your third lord as well. So for any of those kind of cases where you have already submitted yourself, you have applied anywhere and you are expected to hear back from that job application, from that employer and all, so regarding that, there is a good possibility that you will hear back. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, there is a slight vulnerability of some stark argument within the family, or this could be a case that your speech might offend or hurt people around you. Also, slight vulnerability of some like wrong decision in the matters of the financial management as well. So that is how I'm seeing the energy getting generated for the Cancer Lagna natives. So guys, if I were to summarize, in terms of the flow of money, the week is good. In terms of the travels, week is good. For any file work, documentation, I'm seeing a favorable energy. Along with that, those people who are like especially working in the domain of the art, creativity, entertainment, female products, those people can also stand a good chance. It's just like that by the end of the week, there's a slight vulnerability of some major slightly wrong decision taken by you in the matters of the finances. So if you are in that field where you are managing the major finances, this could be your personal finances, this could be on the behalf of your clients or the company where you work, you manage the finances over there, you have to be slightly cautious and careful. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, if I were to say in terms of the career progress, the week is creating a very good energy. Like there is a high possibility that the Leo Lagna natives will take some very good progressive decision which will ascend their prospects in the career graph, in the career domain. I'm not seeing any vulnerability because of the support of your network, of your friend circle. You might be able to close some important deal as well. The week is also creating a supportive energy for some sort of travels as well. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, there's a slight vulnerability of some, like you might be injury prone, or this could be a case that your outburst might entangle you in some sort of big kind of controversy and scandal as well. So yes, by the end of the week, you have to be very cautious, very careful of your outburst, of your temper. But overall guys, in terms of the career progress and all, I'm seeing some very good energy, very good yoga for the like Leo Lagna natives. Those people who are like on a lookout for a arranged marriage prospects, the week is favorable for them. Yeah, it's just like that by the end of the week. If you're in a line of work where you deal with the sharp edge weapons or tools and all, then you have to follow caution and care. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, if I were to say for the Virgo Lagna natives, the week is creating a good energy in terms of the travels, some important step and decision you will take in your career graph, and because of the support of the luck, some of the important things which has been long awaited, you will see a push, a clarity over there. Along with that guys, because of the support of your network, your friend circle, you will also witness a spike in your income as well. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, when moon is going to be getting conjunct with Ketu and Mars, it is making you slightly vulnerable for some sudden major expense which will come knocking your doors. Or this could be a case that enemies or people who are like opposing you will be very strong, like that sort of formidable force you have to deal with, opposition you have to deal with. Along with that guys, let's say for example, if in any capacity you are like adventure buff who goes very close to the nature, deal with animals and all, so by the end of the week you have to be very very careful. Moon getting conjunct with Ketu and Mars in the 12th house. So guys, if I were to summarize in terms of the like, see, when we talk about the relationship, so by the end of the week I'm seeing some clarity. By the middle of the week, it's just like that, some sort of, you know, carnal desires, getting passionate towards someone, and not something very concrete or substantial. It's just the Venus in your 8th house doing the work. But once Venus will leave your 8th house by the end of the week, it will enter your 9th house, then you can see some sustainability, some genuine legitimate relationship or those kind of proposal. So yes guys, this is what I can see. So overall week is good in terms of the career prospects growth. By the end of the week you have to be very very careful. Now guys, when we talk about my favorite Libra Lagna natives, so guys, for the Libra Lagna, moon will start its journey from your 8th house and it will end the week in your 11th house. So guys, in terms of the travels, week is very auspicious, a very very important week for any religious austerity, any pilgrimage, any visit to temple, mosque or church or temple, mandir. It's a very auspicious because the new moon energy with sun, moon, Jupiter in the 9th house. So if I were to say, whomsoever you have your faith, if you have your faith in Lord Hanuman, recite the Sundarkand. If you have your faith in Lord Vishnu, recite the Vishnu Sahasranam. So I mean to say the 9th house, and like for certain people, because of the support of the luck, like some important deal can also get finalized, materialized. If you even want to schedule any of your interview and all, you can schedule for this week, because stars are seems to be very in your favor. They are supporting you. So guys, if I were to summarize, the week will start on a note, because see, in your case, moon is your 10th lord. Whatever yoga moon gets formed in the transit, it has a straight impact on your career. So I mean to say, the week will start that if you are in the taxation, investment, spirituality field, so at the beginning of the week only you can see some major turnaround of the things, positive news. Then like moon getting conjunct with Jupiter, Gaj Kesari Yoga, and this new moon in the 9th house, some clarity, some removal of the obstacles because of the divine omens, right mentorship, right guidance. And yes, even in the 10th house, Mercury is an auspicious planet for you. So overall guys, in terms of your career growth, prospects and all, any important decision, step you want to take in order to further your career prospects and all, the week is very favorable. It just like that, by the end of the week, moon getting hemmed between Mars and Ketu, so high possibility of some sort of major dispute within the friend circle, within the network. So let's say for example guys, if you already know about astrology and you see that you have to negotiate or resolve any of the conflicting situation, so you will also get entangled into it. So much better refrain and don't be too quick to come to any conclusion, judgment, because yes, by the end of the week there is a very strong possibility of some heated kind of situation which you have to deal with. Now guys, that is a different case, because in your case 11th house Ketu, 11th house Mars is considered as good, but still because moon is being a part of it, so your career endeavors might take you to a situation where you have to resolve some very messy kind of situation. Mars in your case is your 7th lord as well, so be very mindful, like because of the partner might be very adamant or partner might be very headstrong regarding something which can pave path towards a dispute in the relationship. So that sort of possibility is getting generated by the end of the week. But overall guys, it's a kind of a favorable week, because in your case your ascendant lord Venus by the end of the week will also transit to your 8th house. So that means a turnaround of the things seems to be aligning in your favor. Luck, most importantly, luck is supporting you. Now guys, moving ahead, now when we talk about the Scorpions, now Scorpions are actually going through some sensitive time. I couldn't tell you how many of my clients with the Scorpio rising have emailed me, have booked the reading for the same thing. I feel I'm in a wrong career, I'm in a wrong job, I don't feel contented, I want to quit. Now why it is happening? Mars Ketu in the 10th house doing its part. Now guys, I always say, don't take astrology like a things carved in stone, only the prediction. Astrology helps you in taking the right decision on daily basis, to take the right decision, because you know that why my circumstances are suddenly changing like this, why I'm feeling very low today, because of the transit happening in this area in this way. So all what I can say guys, for the Scorpio Lagna, that is something which is right now on the radar. So if I were to start, so guys, the start of the week is creating a good energy in your commercial gains and opportunities. See, your 7th lord is there in the 6th house, and it will enter there in your 7th house, get strengthened over there by the end of the week. So whatever relationship problems you are dealing with, by the end of the week they will get resolved, or they will get much better. Along with that guys, moon getting conjunct with Jupiter and Sun, this new moon combination taking place in your 8th house. So especially those Scorpio Lagna who are very spiritual, very researchful, they can actually like get very deep and dive deep into all this domain. If in your line of work, psychology, managing other people's finances, matters of life and death, occult, taxes, if all of that is your integral part of work, your line of work, some sort of clarity, some sort of depth you can see over there. Along with that guys, in terms of the travels, the week is creating a very fortunate energy. By the like around Thursday, Friday, travels will prove out to be, or some sort of pilgrimage will prove out to be very fortune awakening. It just like that, by the end of the week guys, moon getting conjunct with Mars and Ketu, there's a slight possibility of some stark situation which you have to deal with at your workplace. Now this could be a case if you're also running a dasha which is making you vulnerable, then this could be a possibility that see, I don't want to say and use the word hire and fire, but I mean to say that you by yourself will be very much driven towards, okay, I just want to quit, I just want to get out of this. So I mean to say refrain from those thoughts. So yes guys, at the end of the week, at your career front, some sort of very stark development can happen. So much better take all the instructions very documented, do your job with complete integrity, honesty, and if you're getting those thoughts that I'm not suited for this field, I'm at a wrong place, deal with it. It's a temporary thing because of this conjunction happening. So June and July in any case is sensitive for you, and by the end of the week that energy will be at its peak. But overall the week is in favor. A lot of the good things I'm seeing for you, but yes, in the career front, by the end of the week the surge of the energy will be very high. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, for the Sagittarius Lagna natives, moon will start its journey from the 6th house, getting exalted over there, and some sort of good yoga is getting formed for you guys. So if I were to say, in your job front, in your business front, I'm seeing some important opportunities, some important growth. Even for those people who are like single, on a lookout for a matrimonial proposal, the week is creating a very good yoga, very good energy. In terms of the people who are connected with in any way, like you're connected with human psychology, the field of taxation, occult, research, those people can also have some important breakthrough, something for which you have been long pursuing, you have been long working very hard, some sort of like clarity, sudden spike, sudden opportunity, breakthrough that can happen. Like this could be a case that the support of the in-laws will also work in your favor. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, moon getting conjunct with Mars and Ketu, so be very careful for any travels, like if you are planning any long distance travel or like any of the guidance you are seeking. See, unless and until if it is a spiritual guidance, this could be an astrological session, consultation, this is good for that. But for in general guidance, travel, relationship with the father, with the bosses, might go through like ups and downs, some sort of stark argument, that sort of energy is getting generated for you. And yes, those people who are very spiritually aligned, I already mentioned this thing, this week will witness the start of the Gupta Navratri as well, which is considered as a very good, those 9 days for intense spiritual austerities, for manifestation, for spells. So I mean to say, for that it's a very good week. So guys, if I were to summarize, a very good week in your job front, in your career front, for any of the like research connected fields. Travels are on the radar. Those people who are on a lookout for a matrimonial proposal, the week will not disappoint you, I can say that for sure. See, the thing is, the new moon energy might make you slightly low, like it is happening in your 7th house. So slight possibility that people will be in that fault finding mode with the partner. Oh, you have this thing wrong, or you have this shortcoming. So just refrain from those kind of temporary thought process. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn Lagna natives, so guys, in your case now, as you can see that moon will start its journey from your 5th house, being exalted over there, and then it will end the week in your 8th house, getting conjunct with Ketu and Mars. So guys, if I were to say in your job front, I'm seeing some important development. This could be a case that you are applying for any job position, you are a deserving candidate for any promotion, for bestowing an important responsibility for you. You will also stand a very strong chance if during this time you have to appear for any lawsuit related proceeding. So luck is supporting you in any competitive situation. Stars are supporting you. Even in terms of the matters of the courtship and all, romance, courtship, I'm not seeing any vulnerability. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, it is making you slightly vulnerable or accident prone. So by the end of the week, you have to guard your energies because yeah, the whole combination is making you accident prone, some wrong decision, false allegation and all. So just be very mindful over there. So guys, if I were to summarize, for the students, it's a good week. Matrimonial proposal, progress in the job front, it's very good. When we talk about the concerns of the issues with the in-laws or being a victim of the circumstances, that energy will loom by the end of the week. For any of the property related dealings, purchase of a vehicle, first half of the week can be prioritized for that. If you want to make any important luxury purchases and all, so the first half and the middle half of the week seems to be supportive for that. Now guys, when we talk about the Aquarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that moon will start its journey from the 4th house. So guys, for anything to do with the domestic matters, family life related matters, purchase of any important things, I'm not seeing any vulnerability. Students will be able to perform good, and people who are in that capacity to give any consultation, advice to people who are connected with the stock market and all, they will be able to perform good, like some important decision. Your mind will work in a efficient way, very positive, very astute way. Along with that guys, for any of the competitive situation, the stars are actually supporting you, especially people who are primarily working in the field of the research, accountancy, scientific work and all, problem solving, data mining, machine learning, data scientist, IT people. The week is creating a very supportive energy. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, there is a very strong energy of some split. This could be split in the relationship, split in the partnership, or very strong argument with the partner, with the spouse. So be very mindful of that. But overall guys, if I were to say, your intellectual capabilities are actually guiding you in the right direction. Like a lot of the Kumbh Lagna natives will be acting very philosophical, spiritual, want to do a lot of the research, learn new things, new hobby. So that is what the kind of yoga I'm seeing for you. Guys, in your case, Mars is your 10th lord as well. So refrain from getting into argument with the bosses, with the spouse. So that energy will loom by the end of the week. But overall, the first half, middle half is creating a favorable energy. And lastly guys, when we talk about the Pisces Lagna, so guys, in your case, as you can see that moon will start its journey from your 3rd house and will end the week in your 6th house, getting conjunct with Mars and Ketu. So guys, for any of the travels, week is creating a good energy. Any of the land, property related dealing can be considered. If you want to host any religious event in your house, or like some people might also stand a chance for receiving an invitation for participate in any religious gathering. So regarding that, the week is creating a good energy. For the students, for the artists and the creative people, I'm not seeing you vulnerable. The thing is that you can expect some manglik or auspicious news connected to the family related matters during this week. Travels will also prove out to be very favorable. Any file work, documentation can be prioritized. Even in the matters of the love, romance, courtship, matrimonial proposal, I'm not seeing you vulnerable. It's just like that guys, by the end of the week, moon getting conjunct with Mars and Ketu is actually making you very argument prone, especially at your work front. And again guys, like if in your case, any of the lawsuit related proceeding or hearing, any date you have got for the Friday, Saturday and all by the end of the week, so be very careful. So enemies will be very strong, very formidable. And yes, while dealing with any important responsibility, while dealing with your juniors, your subordinates, you have to be very cautious, you have to be very careful. There is a rebel brewing up at your work front, which I'm seeing, because moon getting conjunct with Mars and Ketu. And yes guys, we generally say that this is one such kind of combination where any of the debt, any of the credit situation very quickly get resolved, because Mars Ketu destroy the 6th house related matters. So it is actually making you too empowered. All what matters is that do you know how to deal with that energy. So if the same kind of advanced technology given to a very intellectual person will be used in a right way, and if being given and if it reach the wrong hands, it can go haywire. So that is what I'm trying to say. So yes guys, but most important, the thing is, in your family life, some auspicious event I'm foreseeing. And yes, for the students and all, for the travels, the overall week's energy is very supportive, very favorable. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. Once again, thanks a lot for watching this video, and for furthermore updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.